Hey guys, it's Ginger. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you Luminary. This is a multi-flex gel, and this package I ordered in around the holiday. This was a limited edition shade that they came out with called Shine, and it's got some sparkle in it. I think it's the only shade that they had like that. It was a limited time, so you're not going to be able to get that one anymore, but they have a large range of gorgeous, more on the nude pinky neutral side, but they have just recently started coming out with some colors. They have a milky white, they have a black, and I believe now they have a purple, yellow, and blue shade. They're all very beautiful. So I have accumulated quite a bit here on my own. I have the Shine, which I just have a little bit of that left. I don't have a ton because I was using it a bunch, as you can see. And Drive, that was the next shade I ordered in, and it is a gorgeous pink. That is what I am wearing on my nails right now. And then recently I got in Growth. Is very similar to Drive. It's a little bit darker. And when it applies to the nail, it looks very similar to this. And then I also have Love, and I think they were doing this around February. This is like a red, almost a coral kind of shade. These are absolutely stunning. I love them. You can wear them on their own like so, or you can use them as an overlay, which I do on myself and a lot of clients, and polish over them. So yeah, what I'm going to do for you today is a fill, and I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the product and why I like it so much. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I do is I start by pushing back the cuticles, and I do the same prep for just about any service that I do, whether it be gel polish, a gel overlay, acrylic, or gel X. Same process pretty much for everything. Once I've got the cuticles pushed back, I'll go in with my electric file, remove any gel polish or design that's on the nail. Mine just has a clear top coat, so I'm just going to remove that and make sure that it is flush with my natural nail. I'll then lower the speed on my electric file and do my natural nail by taking off the shine and any cuticle that's stuck to it. You can do this with a hand file if an electric file is a little bit scary for you. I always do it with a hand file when I'm doing my other hand. So when I'm doing my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand, I always use a hand file because it's just easier. It's really hard to control the electric file with my non-dominant hand. But yeah, so if you're not comfortable using a drill or an e-file, just use a hand file. It works just as well. If you feel like you need to, you can go in with a cuticle bit. On my nails, I don't always need it. I'll show you here in just a minute how to do that. Just, you know, if you have a little bit of stubborn cuticle that's not coming up, it's easier to use a cuticle bit because it's smaller and you can really get into those tight crevices. So I'm gonna do the same prep on all my nails. I'm going to show you my thumb here first, and then I'm going to move on to the rest of the nails and repeat the process. So look at how that, oh gosh, so good. It looks so good. It's like you can't tell where the gel ends and the nail begins. It's so, there's no lifting. So I'm going to talk to you about why I love this product so much. There's no lifting. It is such a good quality product. It has the sturdiness to it like an acrylic, but it's a soak-off gel, and you can make it really thin. It's a multi-flex gel, so it moves with your nail. I just absolutely love this product for the fact that I get absolutely no lifting. Look at that, it's beautiful. So yeah, it can be soaked off with acetone. Hard gel refers to a gel that cannot be soaked off with acetone, and a soft gel is a gel that can be soaked off with acetone. This is they call it a soak off hard gel, I think because the fact that it feels so much more sturdy on your nails than a traditional soak off. For instance, the Madam Glam Builder in the Bottle, if you've ever used those have quite a different feel to it than these do. This just feels, I don't know, it feels a little bit harder, a little bit more like acrylic, but it's not heavy like acrylic. It's still really thin. It's hard to explain, but I just absolutely love this product, and I've been having really good success with it on myself and on my clients. So it's a great product if you're looking for something to do overlays or very short extensions with. I happen to have tips on my nails. When I first put this on, I extended my nail with a plastic tip and then put the Luminary nail system gel over that and extended them slightly. But it's not meant for really long extensions. It's more of an overlay product, and it's been working beautifully for me for those services doing overlays.
I got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah, for my broken heart, no remedy, but maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions.
Okay, so I removed the dust, and then here is where I'm going in with just a little cuticle bit. Just getting the right side of that cuticle. It's a little bit harder for me to do, so I just switched the drill into reverse and go around and make sure that I have every bit of that cuticle pushed back and out of the way. If not, you will get lifting. So and then filing the rest of the nails into the shape. I'm going for a nice crisp square that's pretty short. It seems to work pretty well for me. Then just taking some isopropyl alcohol and cleansing the nails really, really good, getting rid of all of that dust. Okay, so this is their primer. It's called Commit. I love the names that they name all of their products, like Commit and Empower and Growth and all that. I like it. It's really, really pretty. So you just want to put the primer on the natural nail. If you get it on the gel, it's not going to hurt at all. It just doesn't have to be on the gel. What you want to do is prime the natural exposed nail. And then I like to use a gel brush versus the bottles that you can get. I think it works a little better. And then I take a little detail brush and I use that to do my side walls and make sure everything is right where it needs to be. Now, another reason why I love this stuff so much is it is a very thin viscosity gel. It will self-level beautifully. The Madam Glam, for instance, is a bit thicker, and it takes a little bit more work to get it into place and to get it to level. This just self-levels like a dream. It is absolutely wonderful to work with. I do my fills in half the time that I used to, working with a thicker gel, so I love it a lot. Okay, so what I did is I put a thin base layer down and I cured that for 30 seconds. Now I'm going in with a second thin layer, and this is going to be my slip layer or my wet layer. So that one stays wet, you don't cure it. Then you go and you grab your bead of gel and get a little dollop on your brush and do your fill. And you'll see how well this self-levels. If you're having a little bit of difficulty, you can just flip your finger upside down, which I do here in a second and show you, but you just want to work it back and forth, and don't drag a lot of product down on the tip. See how I spread it out a little bit thinner towards the tip? We're doing a fill here. We're not trying to make the tip extremely thick. If I would have brought a bigger bead all the way down to the end, the nail would have been really thick. Now I'm taking my little detail brush and going into the sidewalls and making sure I have that gel exactly where I want it. With a gel that is thin and viscosity like this, you do need to be careful that it's not flooding your cuticles or your sidewall. I don't have a ton of issue with that, but it does happen from time to time if you get a little bit too much gel on the nail, and you just gotta work carefully, quickly, But that's another reason I like it so much, is because I can go a little faster with it. I'm not waiting for it to level, and I have virtually no finish filing at the end. So now I've got enough product on the nail. I'm going to flip it upside down, let that level for a minute, however long it needs to take. Really, it depends for me on room temperature. If it's really warm, it's not going to take as long, and if it's a little bit chillier in the room, it's going to take a little bit longer. So once you're happy with it, pop it into the light. You can give it a quick flash cure and then move on to the rest. I always do my thumb separate from everything else, and then I do one finger at a time when I'm working with a system like this. So I'm just showing you the thickness of the nail here. These are perfect for me. I'm not going to put polish on top of this. I'm just going to top coat it with a clear top coat and call it done for the day. Just a really quick, simple, easy set of nails. And I get so many compliments on just this plain pink color. Everybody loves it so much. They're like, oh my gosh, what color is that polish? It's beautiful. And I'm like, oh, it's not a polish, it's a gel overlay. And they're like, what? So I'm still training my clients as, you know, to what is what's gel polish, what's hard gel, what's soak-off gel, what's Gel X, what's acrylic, what's the difference. There's still so much education that needs to be done. Everybody is just so used to going to what I like to call chop shops and getting acrylic put on their nails, and the tech saying, oh no, that's gel, and it's not. So just been educating my clients as best as I can. All right, I'm going to show you one more on camera, and then I'm going to do the rest off camera because it's so difficult to do these and keep it in focus. But same thing, wet layer, get a little dollop, walk it back and forth down the nail. And then get your little detailer brush. This has made all the difference in the world in not having to finish file. Getting right into those sidewalls and getting the gel to go right where I want it to. This little detailer brush has been a lifesaver. So make sure you remove any product off the skin. And once you're happy with that, cure it. And that's it. I'm gonna go in with a top coat, just the Empower top coat. It is a no wipe top coat. It's a very nice, shiny, high gloss finish top coat, and it lasts a long time, but it does not do well over stamping. So it will separate. If you're doing stamping, you're definitely gonna want to use 2 coats of top coat. I don't have that problem with Madam Glam's top coat at all. I've never had an issue with it separating over stamping, but this one, every time I've used it, it has separated over stamping. So just a different kind of top coat. It's very nice. It does have a little bit of a weird smell to it, but again, it's super shiny. It lasts the full 3, 2, 4, however many weeks you need to go with it. And it's a pretty good viscosity. It's not super thick, not super thin. I like it a lot. I just don't prefer using it when I'm doing stamping. And that is going to be the finished nails. I'm going to top coat all of them, and that's it. They're done. They're ready to go. So if you guys have any questions about the system, please leave it in the comments below, and I will do my best to get back to you or make another video with any questions of things that I might have missed in this video. Oh, look at how shiny those are. They're so pretty. I love these so much. So yeah, you can see the difference here. That one's not done yet, and they're still really shiny, and then how rounded off they get from the acetone. Ugh, it's terrible, but I'm gonna fix that here in just a minute, and I'll have both hands done. So anyways, yep, just leave any comments, questions in the comment section below, and thank you guys so much for watching. I really love Luminary nail systems. This is definitely my go-to for any kind of gel overlays or structured manicures, and it's what I'll probably be using from now on. So Yep, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you liked it, and have a good day. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Yes, I know I'm crazy, crazy about you, crazy.